Hello everyone, Dr. Suneel Dhand, internal medicine physician. As a doctor whose specialty area is lifestyle medicine, topics like metabolic health, insulin resistance are my area of expertise. And those of you who watch my videos regularly know that it's no secret that I'm completely disillusioned with our current healthcare system. I think we've gone wrong in so many different ways in our whole medical philosophy. But nothing sums this up more than what I'm about to tell you happened last week. Now, I get a publication emailed to me every week, and it's a summary of all of the latest research. And this publication, which is affiliated with the major US medical journal, then goes on to conclude the findings, and the editors go on to say what they think about what the research is showing and what it implies. Let me share with you these two articles that I read last week. The first piece here is all about association of weight loss achieved through metabolic surgery with risk and severity of COVID-19 infection. This was published in the Journal of the American Medical Association. Basically, what they found was in this cohort study of almost 12,000 patients with obesity, the rates of COVID test results were comparable among patients in the surgical group, people who had weight loss surgery, and the control group. However, previous weight loss surgery was significantly associated with a 49% lower risk of hospitalization, 63% lower risk of need for oxygen supplementation, and 60% lower risk of severe disease during a 12-month period after contracting COVID-19 infection. And the conclusion drawn from this was these results are not necessarily surprising, but they add to the known health benefits of metabolic surgery for morbid obesity. One caveat in interpreting the results was that only a fraction of the patients were available for follow-up, 12,000 out of 20,000, so not a bad number. However, the similar COVID infection rate in the surgical and control group suggests that both groups had comparable exposure and risk. So that was the first article there, essentially saying that major surgery, weight loss surgery, was very beneficial for COVID-19 risk. The second article was published in Nature, and the title is Exercise Plasma Boosts Memory and Dampens Brain Inflammation via Clusterin. And basically what they did was there was a study in mice, and they found that runner plasma collected from voluntarily running mice and infused into sedentary mice reduces baseline neuroinflammatory gene expression and experimentally induced brain inflammation. Anyway, the editors of this other publication that was summarizing this study said this: the mechanisms by which regular exercise protects the brain are being revealed gradually. Perhaps this knowledge someday will be used to confer the cognitive benefits of exercise through novel pharmacotherapy. So I am quite speechless at the conclusions drawn from those studies. The first is that metabolic health surgery is the answer to the obesity crisis. And don't get me wrong, metabolic surgery, gastric bypass, whatever it is, may benefit a group of patients. But is that the right thing that we should be focusing on and drawing conclusions about how that can really help with COVID-19? Secondly, the benefits of exercise in a pill. Rather than conclude that yes, exercise has some amazing neurocognitive benefits and effects on the brain, effects on the body, rather than extol the virtues of regular exercise programs and encourage these, the conclusion is perhaps we could someday use this information to make a pill. What can I say? Now, my disillusion with our modern day healthcare system and its total lack of focus on true health and well-being has nothing to do with the thousands upon thousands of doctors and nurses who are working heroically at the front lines. I think everyone who is in healthcare is kind of stuck in our sick care system. But we are all about, nowadays, Band-Aids. That's all we do in many different facets of society, but now it is widespread in healthcare. We want to put Band-Aids on problems. We never get to root causes of issues. And the fact that this metabolic health issue is so intrinsically linked to what we've seen over the last couple of years and has barely been talked about is simply inexcusable. So I am speechless. And I will finish with some words from a very famous 1990s movie and a famous actor who played a certain character. That's all I have to say about that. Thanks everyone for listening. Dr. Suneel Dhand, MedStoic Lifestyle Medicine. We'll speak again very soon.